Hello guys, Frost here, and today we are doing Apocalypse 2. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I'm trying out the Sadie tactics with her buffing everyone. So we're gonna start placing by this. Or no, wait a second. Need to redo this for the invigoration. So we first go with Silas, the furthest place. Then we place her, something like this. Then we go with an arrogance. Then we place him. Then we go with a Salazar. Then we place her, then him, then her, then him, and then she's just a placeholder. Okay. So, how I want to do this, because early on it should be easy for you and you shouldn't be using anything. So I'm just stacking her ultimate, but other than that I don't want to be using stuff. When I want to be using stuff is when the boss gets to like 1%, I'm going to go to 1 speed and try to use all the burst when the boss is there. Because he's going to be in an invulnerable phase, and then we want to do as much damage as possible at that point. Okay, so we are approaching that. Okay, waiting, just slowing down now, turning on everything. I did Salazar and I didn't have to. So where is it? I'm blind. Here it is, vulnerability, weakened state. So 50%. That's why we want to use everything in the end, and because I'm almost got 4 point something mil. Okay, so how the fight goes is that you need a cleanser. So the Somi is cleansing for me. You need someone to provide rage, that is hollow in this case, and then you need someone to protect your guys. And that is where Sadie comes useful. Okay, so let's speak about the phases and how they go. So this is like the shield phase. In the shield phase, he gets protection, and so that protection, as the longer the fight goes, the harder it is because of it. So what you want to do is kill him as soon as possible. So we turn everything on now, because he's going to die. When he dies, Salazar does his ultimate, and then we go on. Okay, so that's the shield phase. After he gets the buff in the shield phase, he will do the slam thingy. So that's when you pop the cooldowns. Okay, so this is a poison phase. When the poison phase starts, at the beginning, everybody will have debuffs. But then when you start fighting the boss, he will do just like this, again stack of a poison. So the longer the fight lasts, the more poison he will be doing, more stacks of poison. So be careful of that. So later on, the poisons hurt much more than early on. Okay, so that's the poison phase. Now the saw phase. So when he starts casting the saw, every stun CC ability, almost every, can see like this. So I was able to do it only once, unfortunately. To interrupt him and to lower his damage, because every time he gets hit by those, he does less damage. See, that's all. So now again, I have now 2 stacks. Will there be 3? There are 3, 4. So now he's not gonna do like any damage at all. Look at this. See, like, yeah. Anyway, that's the saw phase. So for that you need stuns to interrupt the boss, or you can use protection. And what we want to do is use everything. He's gonna go vulnerable phase, we're gonna nuke him more, and then pop hollow again. to get our guys up. Okay, so at the beginning we used Aracha just to buff Salazar's attack here, but other than that, yeah, doesn't help as much, but strangely enough, she does help a lot, because she doesn't die right away, and like she can keep herself alive for a long period of time. Okay, so we used everything here because this phase is like probably the hardest one, because you need armor ignore for it. So something like Silas, Alistair are really good there. What is additionally really good from Alistair is this. So reduce damage done by the boss. So this thing doesn't hit as much. Okay, and we have like at the beginning he goes 2-2, then 1-1. Maybe later on he does like 2-2 even then, so like 2-4-6-8. For me now it still doesn't go that hard. Okay, maybe start using stuff. Okay, now he's low. We're gonna start using everything again. Now waiting for him to die to use Salazar. There we go, vulnerability. And we did a ton of damage there. Rolling in them dips. See, poison phase, they all started with poison, but the Somi gives them stacks, so that doesn't hurt as much. Okay, so if you have time on the clock and you're not afraid of being dead, it is a good thing to save some of your abilities. Okay, seems like the Hollow doesn't have full gear because she's getting really low. There, okay, so because we have a lot of time, we are not scared of dying here. We're gonna save on cooldowns. Oh yeah, just as I say that, like almost all of them got them badly injured. Okay, so after this is the Saw phase. So when at some point when it gets tough for you, you have to decide to stop attacking on a vulnerability phase, but start attacking on a next phase, the phase when you attack the next boss. And that's the best when you do the shield boss, because the shield boss will take the most damage in a begin. Salazar died. Okay. Anyway, he will do. You will do the most damage to the boss at the beginning of that phase. So that's the best point to use your ultimates. So for the next one, I'm going to be saving. So I did like 3, so I'm not gonna use Sadie now because we got 3 without it. So we shouldn't be dying. Okay, we didn't. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay, so now let's see how much we get now. 2, maybe 3. No, 3. Okay, so we're gonna use Sadie. Okay, so that's how you roll. She died, but that's fine. We're gonna use Silas, and we're gonna stop using stuff now. I didn't get this pretty good. Okay, so we have only 1 now. 1. So we're gonna use Sadie just to be safe. Okay, he's gonna die anyway. So now is the hardest phase. If you pass this one, you got 50k. So you turn everything on right away, because you want to take him at like 80% before he uses his shield. So this is the shield. So I'm like 4% behind now. Okay, let's try if we can maybe get this. I doubt it because Lust was dead, but that's just... It's pretty hard to find a balance of damage and survivability on your units, but we'll see if we survive. So and if we are able to kill him in time, because he's 50% at just minute left. Okay, so we use Sadie now. Okay, we protected everyone. It will be tough. So 30 seconds, we got only 18%. I mean, technically we have time, but we'll see if we'll... Yeah. As expected. The longer it lasts, the harder he hits. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Sadie cannot protect every time. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. You just need to play around with the gear a bit more for your units to be more tanky. And the best thing about this is this. So you can choose to save, you can choose not to save. That's it. And that's how you roll. And we choose not to save this time because we of course want above 50k. So stats, yeah, Lust died. Silas died as well, but he did good. But they didn't use ults as much, so that's why the arrogance is much ahead out of them. So we're not gonna save because not that good, but yeah, that's it. So just be careful when you're making team, and I'll make another video of how you should be making team for this. Okay guys, cheers, bye bye.